The day is finally starting to come to a close here, and I've been working on my garden late in the afternoon, getting it ready to basically to shut down for the winter time. So what I've been doing is just basically adding more straw and shuffling the beds, putting down more cardboard. I always like to keep extra cardboard on hand for times like this. And basically what I've done is I'll take and I pull all the straw and everything off of the beds, and then I'll take all the leaves I can find, like these, just regular fall leaves. They'll take and rake them up by the cartload, and then take and dump them directly on the bare soil. And then once they're down on the soil, I'll take and scoop up all the mounds. You can see several mounds over here, and that's chicken manure from the coop that's been aged a while. I throw that on top of the leaves to keep everything from blowing away. And it doesn't matter if you put, 6 inches, 12 inches, 18 inches down, and then cover it up, because by the spring it'll all be pretty much rotted down. And this is an all organic garden. Looks a little rough because it is in the fall. So I also use it to mulch around my rose bushes, because I find if I don't do that, then it gets so cold that it kills them off well below ground level. And then in between the rows, as you can see here, is just old cardboard of all kinds, old paper, and I put that down there. Not only does it conserve a lot of moisture, but it also keeps all the weeds down. It keeps basically anything from poking through. And then you just take and you throw new straw on top of that. And then next fall, that will all be rotted down to basically nothing. And that's what you scrape up off of your paths and throw on top of the beds. Aside from this, all that I basically add to it is some wood ash from the wood stove, and then some azomite, which contains all the micronutrients and everything that your plants needs, and it's all organic. So there are no chemicals used in this garden, no Miracle-Gro, no anything like that. It's all as organic as possible, and by reusing everything I can get my hands on, especially the chicken and turkey and duck manure, that it adds in all kinds of nutrients that basically all of your garden soils are missing because they've all been farmed out. But by doing this, it adds everything back into it. The only word of caution when you use this is when the cardboard gets wet, it gets slippery, so you got to go slow, otherwise you'll hit a spot and end up on your back. But it's just regular cardboard down in the paths, covered up, and it rots away over the winter time and during the spring. Makes it to where you have little or no weeding to do the rest of the year. And a little time spent invested like this is worth a whole lot of trouble later on in the year fighting weeds, because it's so much easier to do when everything is down like this. But that's just a little update. And one other point that's very helpful is don't bury your water hoses, because when you're moving stuff around with a pitchfork, you're liable to find your hose by mistake, and that's not very fun at all. If you got extra cardboard, I just kind of lay it out here and there, so that way it's nice and wet and already started to rot down by the time I use it. It makes it much easier to work with as far as I'm concerned. But everyone varies. And when you lay down your straw, make sure that it is straw and not hay, because hay is just full of seeds. And that is not what you want. Not at all. But anyway, that's a little update from the garden on what I'm doing here. Hopefully I'll do another one here soon, because I've got a lot of beds here. These are 4x16 beds. And of course, you always have help. And I intend to extend the garden down into that horrible mess. So I should have that updated here very soon. So check back later. Bye.